In this video, we are going to cover percentage. This is for 7th standard CBSE syllabus. You can try these activities for free by following the link given in the description. First problem, we need to convert the given fraction into percentage. There are two approaches. You can multiply the fraction by 100. So if you multiply 1 by 2 into 100, 100 will be divided by 2, so we get 50, so we get 50%. The second approach is to write the equivalent fraction so that the denominator is 100. So if we rewrite the fraction as 50 by 100, again we will get 50%. This is easy problem. Let's move on to the next problem. 3 by 4. The denominator can be made as 100 if you multiply both numerator and denominator by 25. So 3 into 25 we get 75. 7 by 110. So we can get the denominator as 100 if you multiply by 10. So if you by multiplying both numerator and denominator with 4, we get denominator as 100. So 19 4s are 76. If you multiply both numerator and denominator with 5, we get 65 by 100. We have got all correct. Let's move on to the next set of problems. It is not possible to convert the denominator as 100 directly, so we have to multiply the fraction with 100. So the common factor between 100 and 6 is 2. So let us divide both by 2, so we get 50 here and 3 here. So here we get 50 by 3, which is an improper fraction. We need to convert it into mixed fraction. So if we divide 50 by 3, we get 16, 2 by 3. In this problem, the common factor between 100 and 40 is 20. So if we divide both by 20, we get 5 by 2. 9 5s are 45. So 45 by 2, improper fraction. It can be written as 22 into 1 by 2. 22 into 1 by 2. So let's write it as a mixed fraction. Improper fraction. So we get 45 by 2. Let us multiply by 100. So if we divide 100 by 2, we get 50. So 45 into 50 is 1. If the fraction is above 1, then the percentage will be above 100. So 22 will become 2200 and 1 by 2 will become 50. We can divide 100 by 25, so we get 4. So this will become 128. We can divide 100 by 50, so we get 2. So 114. Next problem, we need to convert decimal to percentage. So that we need to multiply the decimal with 100. So we need to move 2 decimal points. So 0.77 is 77%. 0.65 is 65%. 0.07 is 7%. 7.1 is 710%. 1.05 is 105 percentage. Next, now we have to convert percentage to fraction. So here we need to divide the percentage by 100. So 82 percentage should be written as 82 divided by 100, which can be simplified. So both have 2 as factors, so it can be written as 51 by 41 by 50, and it cannot be simplified further. 15 percentage can be written as 15 by 100. 5 is a common factor between 15 and 100, so it can be written as 3 by 20. 6 percentage is 6 by 100, so it can be 2 is the common factor, so it can be written as 3 by 50. 112 percentage is written as 112 divided by 100, so 4 is the common factor, so this can be written as 28 by 25. This mixed fraction can be written as 6 by 5 into 100, so it has to be 500, and 2 is the common factor, so this becomes 3 by 250. Seven 5s are 35, 37. 37 is a prime number, so it cannot be, it doesn't have any factor, so we need to write it only as 37 by 500 only. So we have solved all the problems. Next problem, percentage to decimal. So here again we need to move 2 decimal points. So this has to be written as 0.19, 1.03, 0.71, 0.07, 1.5. Done. We need to find the missing value. So we have been given decimal, fraction and percentage. So fraction is given 9 by 10 and it can be written as 90 percentage. 90 percentage. If we have to write it in decimal, then it has to be 0.9. In the second case, decimal is given. We need to write it as fraction. So the fraction can be written as 45 by 100. It can be simplified as 9 by 20. %. So here fraction is given. It is given as 85% and decimal is 0.85. The last case, 72 by 100. So 4 is the factor. So this can be written as 18 by 25. When it comes to decimal, 0.72. We got it right. Perfect. Let us solve some word problems. Arun spent 72% of his pocket money for buying books and the remaining money for buying a gift for his friend. What percentage of his total money did Arun spend for buying the gift? So percentage of money spent for gift. So we need to subtract 72 from 100. 100 minus 72. Yes. 81% of girls in a class like roses and the remaining like jasmine. What percentage of the girls in the class like jasmine? So total percentage is 100. Subtracting 81 from it, we get 90. So 81% of the girls like roses and 19% likes jasmine. So if we add 81 and 19, we get 100. Out of 42 students in a class, 30 students stay in the hostel. Find the percentage of the students staying in the hostel. So in the question, percentage is not given, only the total number of students and the number of students staying in hostel are given. So let us find the percentage. Let us add the hostel students as numerator and total students as denominator. Let us multiply by 100 to get the percentage. This fraction can be simplified as 5 by 7. 6 is a factor of both 30 and 42. So if we divide both 30 and 42 by 6, we get 5 by 7. So here what we have is 500 by 7. If we do a division, we get 71, 3 by 7. There are 80 books in a rake and 64 of them are novels. Find the percentage of the novels in the rake. Here percentage is not given in the question, but number of books, number of novels and total books are given. So let us write the fraction 64 by 80. To convert it into percentage, we have to multiply it by 100. So what is the common factor between 64 and 80? Okay, so both are divisible by 8. Okay, so the denominator will become 10, so the numerator will become 8. 0 and 0 cancel out, so we will get 80%. Super. So we have got all questions right. The table given below shows the total number of students and the number of girls studying in primary classes of a school. Express the number of girls as percentage. So total number of student 80, number of girls is 40. Okay, so the fraction is 40 by 80, which is nothing but 50%. Here we have 30 by 75 into 100. So 30 by 75. The common factor is 15. So we get 30 by 75 as 2 by 5. 2 by 5 is nothing but 40%. Here again number of girls is 30 and total students 60. So girl students are half in number. So percentage is 50. Number of girls 20, total students 50. So 20 by 50 is 2 by 5, nothing but 40. 16 by 40, the common factor is 8. So we get 2 by 5, which is again 40%. We have got all correct. Let's move on to the next question. The total number of questions and the number of correct answers given by a team in a quiz competition in 5 rounds are as follows. Find the percentage of correct answers. So in the first round, number of questions is 4 and number of right answers is 2. So the number of right answers is half the number of questions. So it is 2 by 4, which is nothing but 50%. Here we have 7 by 10, which is nothing but 70%. 11 by 20, we have to multiply both numerator and denominator by 5 so that the denominator will become 100, which will give you the percentage. So 11 into 5 is 55. 6 by 8 is nothing but 3 by 4, which is 75%. 1 by 5 is nothing but 20%. This is another popular problem. Find 30% of 700. So in this case, we have to write in the format 30% as 30 by 100 and multiply it by the given number, which is 700. So here 2 zeros cancel out in the numerator and denominator. So we get 30 into 7, which is 210. 82% of 1500. It should be written as 82 by 100 into 1500. The 2 zeros cancel out. So we get 18 into 50. Do the workout and find the answer. The answer is 1230. 103% of 200, 2000. So 103 by 100 into 2000. So 2 zeros cancel out. So we get 20. So if you multiply 103 with 20, we get 2060. 2060. 95% of 95. So like we can divide both 95 by 5. So we can get 19 and 19. So we have removed a factor of 5 in both the 95s. So denominator will become 4 because 5 into 5 is 25. 100 divided by 25 is 4. So if we multiply 19 into 19, we get 361. So if we divide this, we get 90.25.